Hey everyone, TAC1421 here, another episode of my Minecraft Hunger Games series. And in this one, this is a very old episode. It's a very old gameplay, I should say, of the Minecraft Hunger Games. And in this one, I was Fisherman, and AMP1520 was Fisherman as well. We are also playing with a random subscriber of ours, and Stiffhades, who I think was Berserker. But this gameplay was definitely from a long time ago. Fisherman isn't what it is today. It was a different kind of kit. But before I start into everything, I wanted to ask the question of the day, and I'd recommend not answering it yet. Maybe your opinions will change by the end of the episode, because that's what I want to talk about today. But it is, do you think there is forms of life out there in the universe other than what is on Earth? Do you think there's other forms of I guess alien Martian life out there somewhere in the universe that we don't know of? And just is that, do you think there's something out there, I guess, is my question. So that's the question of the day. I recommend not answering it yet because that's the topic. But before I get into that, I do want to talk about a few things. Basically, why I haven't been uploading too many videos recently, and I wanted to apologize for that, is just mainly because I've been busy with schoolwork and college, so I can't really do much on that. School definitely comes first, so I need to focus on that. I got, for the next week and a half or to 2 weeks, I really have to buckle down and focus on school. So can't really put out too many videos. I'm going to be starting a new series of a new game that comes out in 2 days. So I'm going to get that, and then I'll play that a little bit, and then I'll record some episodes and put them out throughout the week, I hope, and that'll be cool. But during this time that I'm not going to be uploading too many videos, I do recommend, if you do like my videos, to go back and check out some series that you might not have seen or you might have been a little skeptical on. But just go back and look on my channel and look under series, or I guess, yeah, you could series, and then you can try to find something you might think you might enjoy, some game that you might have enjoyed, that you've played before, or some game that you might be interested in, and then just check it out. And I'd recommend looking at the first video and seeing if you like it or not. And keep in mind that the first episode's probably usually the worst in the series, just mainly because over time that you record the videos, just like my Hunger Games series, you get better, you get more comfortable with the game, you get more comfortable with, I guess, commentating and talking about the game and playing the game at the same time and all that stuff. So I do recommend doing that if you want to, and that'd be greatly appreciated during this time where I'm not going to be uploading too much. And then hopefully after I'm done with all these projects and stuff, I can get back to I guess recording at a normal pace, try to do one video a day and all that good stuff. So that's that, and then I'll get into the topic that I want to talk about today, which is a really good one. It's a mind thinker. It gets your mind going, if you will. So that's basically, I've been taking this astronomy class. That's one of my classes I've been taking. It's the one that I found the most interested in, and it's really fun to think about some of the things that are talked about in astronomy, and it really gets your mind going. So wanted to maybe talk about a few things. And some things you might not understand, and some things you might be really interested in, and you might want to take an astronomy class for yourself when you get older, if you're not in college yet, or if you are in college, you might think about taking an astronomy class for yourself. So that's cool. So basically, before I start talking about anything, I wanted to talk about, for those of you who do not know, light is the fastest form of movement in our galaxy, that we know of, at least. And light takes, basically, that's how we measure things, is through light years. So it takes, for however long light travels for 1 year, that's a light year. So it takes 1 1/4 second to get to the moon, light is, and it takes 1/7 of a second to travel the circumference of the Earth. So light moves really fast. It's really fast. Whenever you turn on the light switch, it pretty much goes instantaneously. So that's just light is very fast. That's all you really need to know. And so yeah. So basically, our solar system is not too big compared to other galaxies out there. Our solar system, that is, the Milky Way. But it's pretty much, I don't know where I'm going with that. But it takes light takes 8.3 minutes to get to the sun. That's an interesting thing to think about. So basically, if the sun were to explode right now, it would take 8.3 minutes for us to know about it. And that makes you think, what would you do in your last 8.3 minutes? But you wouldn't really know, because it doesn't, you wouldn't know if the sun's exploded until 8.3 minutes, and then basically we would just pretty much all die. Sad to think about, but it's true. It's probably not going to happen in our lifetime, so don't worry about it, but it might happen, millions of years from now. So that's that. And so also, it's the Earth that we know of, or our solar system, that is 13.7, I believe, billion years old. So that's all that we can see, the light that travels from our sun to the distant galaxies, and that's basically all we can see. I forget the term, but it's like the relative light or something. I don't even know, but it's basically all we can see throughout the galaxies, and it's just all we know of. So that's all we know of. But every single year we get one more light year out there, and so we can see more, but a lot of it is just black space and nothing that's too important. Every once in a while we do come across something that might be interesting, and this is not just like a straight line. This is like a circumference, so like a circle, so it goes out in a circle like thing, like a radius. So it's not just like a straight line, it's all over the place. 13.7 billion years of light that's traveled. So that's how we know like the proximity of how old our planet is. But to go into the topic that I was talking about earlier, the question that I asked, is there life somewhere else that we don't know of? And I have to say there is. I mean, 100% in my mind, there has to be something out there. If you think about how big the galaxies, or how big the universe is, then there just has to be something out there. It might not be an intelligent species as ours, but there has to be something out there, and maybe we might be the most intelligent out there. You never know. I think you get something. You get kind of a sense of wrong, or if you will. I'm just noticing the gameplay. I fell into this pit of where this Enderman is, and trying to fight him off, and it kind of goes along with alien light form or whatever. But if all we know is 13.7 billion years, then there's so much more that we don't know of out there, and it takes 2.5 million years to get to the next big galaxy, and it takes 10 million years to get to the distant galaxy. So there's so much out there that we don't know of, and that we are yet to explore, and it's not going to happen in our lifetime, and probably the lifetime of several people in our generations after us. But eventually I think we will come across some other form of life. It might take millions of years, but if we do last that long, I hate to say it, but it will be a long time. But I think eventually we're going to come across something that is out there, that's a distant species, or if something. And back to the cartoons I was talking about. So like you get a kind of sense of self, or I guess wrong, that Star Wars and like Star Trek, that there's alien forces that are out there that are flying around in flying saucers and stuff like that. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think a lot of if as I was saying, there are probably species out there that are probably less intelligent than us, and if they are the same intelligence as us, think about how many years it took us as a species just to get the light bulb. So I don't think there's necessarily people that are out there in flying saucers, and if there are people out there in flying saucers, then why would they choose our galaxy over other galaxies? As I was talking about, light takes a long time to travel from place to place, so they might not even know we exist, like we don't know they exist. So it would take a long time to journey from place to place. So why would they take 10 billion plus years to travel to our galaxies? And now, given that they might have some super form of teleportation, or light speed, but I doubt that's out there, and that they know about that kind of stuff. So just let me know in the comments down below. Do you think that there's light out, if there's other forms of species out there, aliens, if you will, out there that we don't know of that you might think is out there, and if you do, do you think we'll ever come across them? So I certainly don't think in our lifetime, but I think maybe in the distant future, generations down the line, that we might come across something, and it might might end badly, it might end really good, but we'll just have to. I guess we'll never know. So this gameplay is wrapping up here. You can see Stiffhades and I were fighting to the death. I'm using the crafting table and he's using an arrow, but I think he's about to die here in a second. I'm about to get the win with the old Fisherman as I hit him into this lava source, and he's not going to be able to get out, so I do get the first place victory there. So yeah, I thought it was a good episode today. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the topic. It is kind of hard to talk about because I'm not an astronomy major or anything, and I'm just taking this class for the first time, so I don't know all the terms, but I have a pretty good understanding of some things. So just let me know what your thoughts are, and I will show the stats here in a second. Get 4 kills with the Fisherman kit, and Stiffhades got 2. AMP1520 was on a tear with 7 kills. And that's going to be it. That's going to be my first place victory today. So hope you enjoyed this one, everyone, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.